last video that I posted, I talked about how I tax harvested my position in Pangolin, and since then I tax harvested my position in Arc Block. I swing traded that, bringing down my average buy cost substantially. I was down about $1,500 in that. Now, mind you, none of my positions are like major positions because after take-home pay, bills and taxes and all of that, I'm only left with a couple of $100 to invest every 2 weeks. So I built up those positions over a little bit of time, and seeing that they were down so much left me feeling a bit uncomfortable. So I thought about tax harvesting those bags and buying back in. Now, I didn't buy back into Pangolin. I sold that position for an entry in Solana. I took advantage of Solana while it was down, and what I'm doing with that is staking that over on Robinhood. Robinhood has one of the best APYs on staking. So Robinhood offers like 4.8 APY, and I think Coinbase offers like 4.2 or something like that. So it just made sense to put the money over on Robinhood, and that's working out pretty well so far. So I'm just going to keep entering in money on that. Whenever I get paid, just put more money in on that, and I'm going to hold that position for the next couple of years. So my plan moving forward for 2026 is to invest more in blue chips and mid-cap coins. Most of these plays that I'm going to invest in now are coins that I've had conviction in, but I felt like it was too late to get into. So instead of buying at some of those market lows, I will be entering in a little bit higher than I would have wanted to, but no time's better than now because we're pretty much at the bottom. And if not, then it's just at a price where I'm okay buying in. I really wanted to get into SUI, but I thought I was too late. And now, since it seems like the bull market's not going to happen till sometime next year, why not try to get in on some of those gains before it's too late? Right now, I just feel like we have, I feel like 2026 is going to be when we bull, and I don't know if it's going to be Q2, Q4, I don't know when it's going to be, but I know that I have a little bit of time to get some money in there, and I'm not going to lose out on establishing some good entries. So some plays that I'm looking forward to get into this coming year would be Aerodrome. I think Aerodrome is going to be a really, really good play. I mean, you can't fade Aerodrome. You can't fade Aerodrome. You can't fade SUI. I'm going to be putting more money into Bitcoin. Over in my stocks, I've been putting money in my retirement, my Roth IRA. I've been stacking up on that VOO. I've been putting in some money in QI, and I'm trying to build up that position so that I get bigger dividends each month. I've also been DCAing into VUG, but I realized that the overlap on VOO and VUG was pretty substantial, so I'm backing up off of that one for now. I'll probably find a small cap index or a mid cap index or something to put some money into that doesn't overlap that much with the VOO. Strategy for this year is to play it safe. When I started investing a couple of years ago, I had a lot less risk, but now that my wife and I had this new house, and we got the kids, and we're trying to set ourselves up for retirement, things are different. So for you guys that don't know, I just started my investment journey in my 40s, and I'm trying to get it together now. I'm trying to make sure that I have enough money to retire when it's time, set my family up for retirement, as well as to generate money for inheritances, and hopefully the overall goal is to be financially free. If any of you guys are like me and you've wasted valuable time that you could have been investing, for whatever reason you've wasted it, maybe you weren't living right. Maybe you weren't making the right choices. Maybe you just wanted to party or whatever the reason may be. It's not too late. Don't wait a day longer. You know, get into the market. Start building healthy habits around money. Start building healthy mindsets around money. Understand the psychology of money and what it takes to get yourself into a position of stability and financial freedom. For every person, that may look different. For every family, that might look a little different. You know, for me, financial freedom is just being able to fix the car if something happens. If something breaks down on the car, I can fix it without worrying. If the kids need something or there's an emergency, I can go purchase that or whatever that is without worrying about it. I can take the family on vacation without worrying about it. You know, that's what financial freedom looks like to me. Having enough to be comfortable without the concern of the next bill. So my plan is to stack as much money as I can into some large caps, some mid caps, hold those for the next couple of years. If I happen to get some good returns on crypto, then I can take that money and put that into the stock market. And then I can also take some of that for an entry in the next bear market. Right now, the problem that I have is my income being so low after my bills and everything that I can only put in small positions. Some of the top 10 wallets are holding over 70% of some of these plays. I looked at ArcBlock and I think 10 of the top wallets were holding 60 or so % of the circulating supply. And all it takes is for one of those wallets to cash out. That might drastically reduce the price on my bag. I swing traded ArcBlock for a better entry back into it. And it's pretty much a tax-free investment because I'm in a tax deficit on that. And I can start entering back in because I was in long-term capital gains tax. I didn't want to start reinvesting in it, so I was missing those lows, those prices being so low. But now that I've tax harvested and I've entered back in, then I can start pumping more money into the market. I still believe in ArcBlock. I really think this is a good play. I think we're going to do pretty well on this. I think ArcBlock could get to at least 2 to 4 billion market cap easily. You know, easily. I think that's conservative. And if we get there with the position that I have, man, that would be a pretty substantial gain. And I can do a lot with that. I haven't established an entry in Aerodrome or Sui yet. It's definitely going to happen month or so. Right now I'm trying to get Christmas squared away and I'm trying to wait. I'm not really going to put more money into the market except for on Solana, on Robinhood. On the side, I'm just stacking up a little bit of cash so that I can start DCAing after the new year. And we'll see how that goes. What are some of you guys' plans for the coming months? What do you think will be the sentiment for the coming year? Do you think we're going to have a bull market or are we going to be in a bear market? Do you think we're in a bull market now or are we in a bear market? What do you think the potential is for some of you guys' plays? Are you guys losing conviction in crypto or the stocks? Let me know what some of your strategies are going to be for the coming months. What are some of the plays that you guys are looking at? And if you're bearish on crypto, that's okay. You know, a lot of people are. But I suggest that you guys keep some dry powder on the side and try to figure out ways to best set yourself up with some entries that you're comfortable with. Don't lose hope, guys. There's so much upside from here. Alleviating a lot of that risk from those micro cap plays that I was in really gave me a little bit of peace. Not seeing my portfolio down 80% really helps. So I feel a lot safer investing in these larger caps, even though the returns won't be as high. But right now with my family and my kids and everything, I think a less risky portfolio is going to be the move that I need to make. And right now it's serving me a little bit, it's serving me well. So I hope you guys are doing good. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. And I'll see you guys on the next one. God bless.